Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Conversation with Stevie. This is the place where we uncover the why behind what people do. I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, and I'm super excited to be here today. Let me tell you what I do in the world. I literally help my clients who are subject matter experts use their expertise and experience to increase their income online. And so I cannot wait for y'all to have this conversation today. Oh, my gosh. This woman who we're about to speak to, not only has she partnered with me, because you all know that we are smack dab in the midst of the She Soars Summit. Yes. We are soaring. We are doing this visual campaign. We're taking it to the next level. I'm super excited to have been blessed to connect with these amazing women. You'll learn more about She Soars, but we have to welcome our She Soars celebrity for the day, Sansa Ray. Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Dr. Stevie. It is Sansa Ray, and I'm so very happy to be here today with you and all of your peeps. It's really a blessing just to be here today, so I'm excited.
Yay, thank you. So I believe that the best introduction one can do is of themselves. So please go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Well, hello, good people. I am your confidence coach, Sansa Ray. I'm actually the GOAT of confidence coaching. That is the greatest of all time. That's right. God gave me that title, and I am where I'm the greatest. So if you are looking for the best confidence coach on this side of heaven, then you need to contact me. My clients have written books, increased their income. They started nonprofits and done all kinds of things. They've reached into those old blackberries and dug out those goals and dreams they tucked away for too long, and I help them with my strategies and my techniques and my coaching, of course, which I'm going to hold them accountable to make sure that they get to where God intended them to be. And so I am the best coach on this side of heaven when it comes to confidence coaching for kingdom-minded women, and you should reach out to me because I have something that you definitely can use.
Y'all better go ahead. Listen, we're going to get her contact information later, but, honey, she could have just kept talking. I would have just been quiet, okay? So I love it. And one of my favorite facts, one of the things that we first connected upon, because I am a graduate of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Hello. Her daughter is who? Who is your daughter at AMT?
My daughter graduated last year as the queen of the campus. So she was Miss A&T last year, the year before she graduated. She's in law school right now. Her name is Zaria Woodford, and she represented the school well. She not only represented the school well, but that year she got to be a trophy presenter on the Oscars as a representative of North Carolina State and Technical University. I'm so excited.
Yes, so that's one of the first things. I was like, I know she all right, y'all. I know she has built confidence. We don't play about Miss AMT, honey. So not just anybody can wear that crown. And I love it. So I had to make sure that we shouted out your incredible daughter. So also, one of my favorite things about confidence, because I do help people make money. Oh, my gosh, we've got to talk about this correlation. I want to ask you, why is the work that you do so important when it comes to creating money?
Well, the thing that's so important, number one, is that we were created to live and be happy and healthy and abundant. Like, there is no lack in God's eyes when it comes to his creations. He created a car to go. He created us to be very abundant. And so the one thing that is so important for me when I'm coaching clients is, of course, to put on that listening cap and to hear what their story is. And then I kind of go in and start unpacking their thoughts and get into that mindset, because if we do not step into all of the blessings that God has given us, then we are going to be blindsided with how much is out there for us, which is unlimited. I got my hands up around my mouth like a bullhorn. It's unlimited. There is no cap when it comes to making money. There is nothing that we can't achieve that is in the spiritual form that cannot come into our physical bank accounts, pocketbooks, BlackBerry, Zelle account, Cash App, wherever you want to put it. There is no limited amount. And so I, as a confidence coach, I start unpacking with my clients where they are. What are they thinking? And get them to move a bit and remind them, this is what God thinks about you. And if God thinks that about you, then that is all that matters. And so I get them back to that place, which they know in their spirits anyway. It always resonates because that's where we came from. And so I put them in remembrance of that, and then we start to build from there on and work towards creating that abundance that they so often desire, the abundance that God has for them, with their name on it, by the way. Their abundance doesn't have your name on it, Dr. Stevie, and my client's abundance doesn't have my name on it. It has their name on it.
Amen, amen, amen. You better go ahead and preach and teach today. Y'all listen, this is good, good, good stuff. So I'm super excited about that because, yes, and amen. So the next question I have for you is tell us about how your confidence has been as you built your business. Where did it start? And, of course, we see where it is now, but has it always been there?
Well, I'd like to say such a great question, Dr. Stevie. I, just like many other of the women that I coach, I was extremely confident in certain areas, but there are always some pockets in my entire life where, I could use a little more confidence here and there. And I saw it most of the time rear its ugly head when God was allowing me and tapping me on my shoulder to step into a new identity. Some time ago, God had mentioned to me to write a book. But I've gone to school and I've trained. I have the scientific brain. I'm in mathematics. And I'm like, I'm a techie. It's like, I don't write books. And God's like, yeah, you're going to write a book. And so I went around the bush for a very long time because my confidence was low in my skill set. It was something that I hadn't, honed. It was something I'd never done before. It was something I hadn't been around, and I didn't think I was qualified. So during that period of time, yes, my confidence was low. I didn't believe that Sansa Ray could do it. But what I did was I kept my face in the book, and I kept building my relationship with God. And let me tell you, if he's tapped you on the shoulder to do something, he's not going to just walk away because you say no, or I'm not ready, or I'm not qualified, because he doesn't hear any of that. And so I allowed God to tap me on my shoulder for 7 years before I began to write that book. But guess what I did? I wrote the book eventually. And so you have to build up the confidence assurance that God is with you. He was with you when he gave you the task. He'll be with you along the way. And the minute that I started to say yes, the doors started to open towards the experience, the contact, and whatever else I needed. But he was waiting for me to say yes to the assignment. And so there has been plenty of times in my life, and currently today I'm stepping up into a new identity, doing new things. And my confidence isn't always where it needs to be. But I know what work I need to do because I have a coach, because I'm invested in me, and because I know if God brought it to me, he has a provision for it. So, yes, Dr. Stevie, there are areas in my life that I am still working on building confidence, because every time you get to that new level, God has another one waiting for you. And so it's always, always good to have a coach like me, the GOAT of confidence coaching, in your back pocket to help you accelerate and step up easily into that next identity.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, 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 yes. The next question I have for you is literally one of our standard questions we have to ask everybody who comes to the conversation with Stevie, and it literally is a fill-in-the-blank question that goes like this. Dr. Stevie, we cannot leave the conversation today without everyone knowing, and fill in the blank, please.
All right. I love this interview, Dr. Stevie. Okay. Dr. Stevie, we cannot leave this conversation knowing that you are enough. What you have in your hand right now is enough to get started. So whatever it is that you may be contemplating, that you may be on a fence about, know whatever you have right now is enough to go. Ask God to bless it and multiply it, and it shall be.
Love it. So the next question I have, and y'all, I know, it's so many questions. We love this time. One thing I want to tell you all who are listening in on this conversation is it's very vital and important for you to reach out to these guests. We're going to get Sansare's contact information, but that's why we keep this 15 minutes long, because if we talk all that, child, I have all the questions. There will be nothing for you to reach out to them about, but it is intentionality that will help you to increase your income when it comes to getting the help you need and connecting with the right people. So I felt the need to tell y'all that because we know we have so much to talk about today, but you can figure out how to connect with Sansare, and then you can continue the conversation. The next question I have is literally about the She Soars visual campaign. How and why and what made you say yes to investing your time, effort, energy, and, yes, your resources to partnering and connecting with us in this way?
Well, Dr. Stevie, I can tell you that when the email came across, I immediately read it, and I'm like, yes, and yes. Simply because a lot of times, there's big dreams in our heart, and there takes a woman who is soaring right by us to get our attention. And I want to be that woman for someone else because there has been so many who have soared in front of me that have inspired me, inspired my creativity, inspired me to step up into my new identity, to believe in me. And I wanted to make sure that I was giving back to that community. And so when I saw that email come across my mailbox, I knew that I was that woman one time looking around for other women who were soaring, and I am that woman right now who is soaring. And so that is why I raised my hand and I signed up for this, because I said, you know what? This is my opportunity to share what I know and to be able to grow as well by listening to the stories of other women who soar.
Thank you. Yay. Thank you. So now we do want to say thank you for just having this conversation. I have truly enjoyed you today. Please do tell us your contact information, because I know that people want to reach out to you.
Absolutely, Dr. Stevie. I would love to talk to women to help them as much as I can. I have so many products and programs that are available. You can reach me via my Linktree. That's Linktree at Coach Sansare. That's CoachSoncere. So when you do Linktree, you have to do linktr.ee with the backslash. So that's Linktree Coach Sansare, and that is spelled just like sincere, except with an O instead of an I. And I would love to speak with you and have you a part of my movement, which is the Women's Confidence Movement. I can't wait to talk to you.
Love it. Listen, everybody, y'all have the information. Y'all go on and connect. I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, and the best way to find me is to know how to spell my first name correctly, Stevii. You can go to workwithstevie.com. Again, workwithstevie.com, and I would love to connect with you. You know that I always end everything I do literally the same way, and that is by telling you to make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.